In this lesson, we're going to cover a lot of ground. We'll talk about choosing the right UI patterns, laying out your screens, working with graphics and text, and a whole lot more. But before we get into all those really fun things, we'll first need to learn about one of the core aspects of Android design, that your designs must work on a lot of often very different devices. Android runs on all types of things, from tiny watches to phones and tablets, even to cars and TVs. This variety can be daunting. The good news is that Android has been designed to handle this variety in device types from day one. The platform gives you a whole bunch of tools and techniques for handling different devices easily and gracefully. Your goal should be to create a single app that runs across a range of devices, adapting the interface depending on what device it's currently running on. As we'll find out throughout the course, optimizing the user experience across a variety of device screens and form factors isn't that difficult and can actually be pretty fun. Let's start by talking about the screens and all these different devices. At the end of the day, what good is designing beautiful buttons, text, and graphics unless you understand the screens they'll be shown on, right? When thinking about the variety of screens your app will run on, it can be tempting to look at the screen's resolution. That's the number of pixels on the screen. Screen resolution is a commonly used spec when buying a device, but it's actually not that useful when designing for Android, because thinking of screens in terms of pixels ignores the notion of physical size, which for touch devices is really important. When Android was first released, there was a single commercially available device, the T-Mobile G1. As a result, it was easy and often common practice to design with the resolution of this device in mind. Mobile designers accustomed to iOS, where there was only one form factor to design for, would apply those same practices to Android and design assets for one or two flagship devices with exact pixel sizes. These designs would look horrible when viewed on a device with different proportions. Android 1.6 Donut introduced support for more varied device types and densities, recognizing that generating pixel-perfect assets for every existing device doesn't scale, and that one would need a systematic way to deal with assets on different screens to better fit.